I'm thankful that the first episode of Ranma is on Netflix. Oh, yes, it is out. Have you watched it yet, Carlos? I heard it got, like, censored in some way, and people were upset about that. I haven't watched it yet, though. Did I read that line? It's fine. That's why I need to take some risks. Oh, yeah? Not yet. I'm gonna watch it when I eat my dinner. Let me know how it is and if it's worth watching. Trailer, are you good? It's like... Oh, weird. Why is this not checked off if we're just talking about the same thing? Yeah, I think it got censored because, they're naked or something. I don't know what they did. I don't know if it's, like, as bad as, like, what they did for, like, other shows where it's, like, a black bar completely, like, over what's happening. But yeah, I just heard mentioned that it got censored. I don't know what... I'm not familiar with Rama, so I don't know what got censored. Boobies in my Christian anime? I know, right? God forbid there's boobs. That's like the one thing they're okay with showing is boobs. Well, they can show boobs. They can't show nipple, apparently. That's like a no-no. Men's are fine, not women's. You can't show lady nipples. That's a big no-no. This record of fates. Where did you get your hands on it? In the storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. So does the light look terrible? You can kind of see me, right? I don't want to make this like too bright, because... Okay, still think it's okay. What about moobs, though? I don't know what that is. Man boobs? Man boobs are fine. Well, in that case... I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. Do I? I will say, though, there is an anime I'm really enjoying this season that I was not expecting to enjoy that much. And that is Acro Trip. It's, like, very ridiculous, but it's so fucking funny. But, I have never seen such a Mamoru Miyano coded character in that show that's not voiced by him. But the one who does voice him does a great job. But it's... Oh god, it's so fucking funny. It's very enjoyable. It's another season of watching an anime no one's talking about that I love. Life is so hard. It's like it happened the past like 2 seasons. I'm like, no one's talking about this really good show because you're all talking about the super popular one that doesn't need any love because it already has a bunch. Huh, surprised you know that. There is indeed a theory that the 7 mysteries of Honjo began because of the Rider Resurrection. Well, my theory. Unraveling the 7 mysteries may reveal the secret of the right. I think quite a few people are looking into the mysteries for that reason. Midoricho Park is connected to the story of the Taiko of Suguru, right? That's right, but that isn't the issue at hand. Well, sure, we talk about Acro Trip. It's like... How do you explain it? I guess you could put it under the magical girl category, because there is a magical girl in it. But it's kind of about this girl who's kind of very, like, apathetic. Like, nothing really excites her in life and anything like that. And then she has to move, or she doesn't have to move. She has to stay with her grandpa for, like, a week because of, like, her mother's job or something like that. And he lives out in, like, the boonies. And then, like, something happens, and she runs into this magical girl who's fighting, like, her nemesis or whatever. And that, like, finally, like, kind of, like, sparks life into her, and she's, like, super obsessed with the magical girl, and she's just like, okay, I'm living here now, because I want to This is like my reason for living now. So the magical girl has like her nemesis, who's basically just like the worst evil person ever because he doesn't really know how to be evil. He's like one of those like stupid evil people that are like he talked about like his first evil deed that he did was flipping over a mat in front of a coffee shop. And he was very proud of himself. So that gives you any idea of like what his evil deeds are. It's just very fun. I just think if you need a good laugh or something. Magical girl like Sailor Moon or magical girl like magical girl like Sailor Moon. Not like Madoka Magica. Actually, no, magical girl like Pretty Cure. If you know Pretty Cure. But she has a talking cat too. That doesn't really look like a cat, but it's a little talking cat. I mean, that's pretty evil. True. He does get pretty evil. But it's a very fun show. I'm enjoying myself. Well, in that case... Controller? Oh. Is my controller dying? How are you dying? You're plugged into the actual console. What? Damn it. If you know about that, then... Calm down. No need to get so defensive. I mean, we can show. Considering what his Cursed Stone does... We don't really have to be hiding it. Because, I mean, if they lie to us, we can just kill them. That's like the whole spiel. Take a look at my stone! We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice, friendly chat? A Curse Stone? You are a curse bearer. A leaf. Is it the Evergreen Beach, then? Yep. Will you show me yours? I'll show you mine if you show me yours. This is mine. The Ever-Burning Lantern. Interesting. Let's just keep going. I'll tell you this for free. The Evergreen Beach comes from a man who was hanged from spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. Ah, so that is the resentful memory held within the Evergreen Beach. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. The stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try and lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of the law? That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it you want? The cursed stones are dangerous. I'd like you to confiscate yours. Excuse me? But my right. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? Oh? No, of course not. I haven't, I swear. I see. Good. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? I think it's a good idea we're collecting all the stones, to be honest, because I think it's gonna... it's gonna take its toll at the end. Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn you. I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. We don't know what his does, or like what triggers it, so... Getting information is good. Fine. You can have the stone. Here. Or is his the dark one? Because, Ah, no. Would this be the dark one? We'll see. Oh, story time! Story time. Everybody loves the story time. Ba-da-da-da. Heals by disembowelment, one who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the curse echo. Oh! So he is the one who... He's the one who killed Mio! Well, I should have killed him when I had the chance. When did we... No, we saw him... It is him, because Shogo saw him outside the, outside the building. He saw that spirit. With the head, the whole floaty head. So it was him. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The Sobakar on South Warigasui served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight at 4 a.m. meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to evoke the right to defend his honor. But the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the soba cart had opened, and would flicker out suddenly, even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon occurred, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from the beyond. Why is his head off? Oh, there's a knife. Okay. It's like, wait, he cut his stomach open. Why is his head off? But there's the knife. Okay. He committed the seppuku. Oh, that would be by his head's off, right? Isn't that what seppuku is? With the stomach and then the head? Or is it just stomach? I don't remember. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. All right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the Record of Fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the cursed stones. Yay, we got more stories! But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder, the mysteries and rite are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers, and the source of the curse were hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. Well, we can always send someone for him if need be. Right, got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. Yeah, it's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast, or they may start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namigaki's curse stone. Really? Didn't he already kill someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. God, that guy didn't waste any time, huh? Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. Right. On to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but boss? Good to know we can use the Minor Offenses Act to arrest people with curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namigaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for paranormal affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. My controller's freaking out. Did we hit a snag? We hit a snaggy snag. We didn't kill anybody. I'm like Shogo. Fucking going on a spree. What's her name again? Haruo Shigima. When the son of Haruo Shigima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Haruo has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Richter Kai! Oh, okay, we're right in it. Shit. You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone and the Haunting Clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or a fire-starting device on their person. That's oddly specific. Story time! Let's read a story. Possession of fire or fires. That's kind of ass. Not gonna lie. Red, red, red. Everything has dyed crimson. My home is burning to the ground. It's hot. So hot. I must call for help. But I cannot speak. My throat must be burned up from the smoke. No, I can't. No, I think I'm already on fire. That's right. I'll just use the clappers. Clack, clack. Is anybody there? Clack, clack. Why is no one coming? I'm gonna burn to death. Not gonna come to this. Oh, right. Her. It must be the work of that vixen who appeared suddenly and enchanted my lord. That witch. Those hauntingly cold eyes had my lord dancing in the palm of her hand. Perhaps I was also taken in by her. How many innocent people did I lure and under orders? This must be karma. The sound of a heavy bell. It feels like It feels like May. It's supposed to be my. It feels like my head will split open. Ah, right, the evening bell. That must be why nobody can hear the sound of my clappers. I've got to do it louder. Clack, clack. Clackety, clack. Kurose. Kurose. We're gonna do a murder. We're gonna do a murder. Oh yeah, I made him southern for no reason. Back with me, ma'am? Can't say I understand what just happened. But it certainly seems to put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Sweet dreams? Or she looks high. Just a little bit. No. Not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. My heart is still racing. This is it. My chance, at long last. Richter Kai! A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Ota City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like the reliable sort. Let me bring you up to speed. We're in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? Interesting. Very interesting. So, the haunting Clappers' curse echo appeared out of nowhere. Told you how to perform the rite of resurrection and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. I saw that cursed stone appear in your hand myself. Looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. I don't think you quite understand. Oh? This isn't about evidence, and isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before I'd even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with the curse echo's resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did, hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Okay, let's go. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. I see. That could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me, anyway. Good grief. Talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment. Remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going. Cotton Eye Joe. That might be a good idea. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Bip, 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 bip. Doing that. Haruhi is a housewife who resides in a manor near Shumoku Bridge. Her 11-year-old son, Shuichi, was kidnapped and murdered about a year ago. The death was a result of a mistake on the part of the detective assigned to the case. A mistake which enraged the kidnapper and had him cut off of all contact with the police, leaving no room for negotiation. The incident was covered up, and Shuichi's killer remains at large, leading the aggrieved Haruhi to call on the services of private investigator Richter Kai to uncover the truth. The Shigema family came from a line of samurai who built their residence in Honjo during the Edo period. They assumed important positions in the police force following the Meiji Revolution, thereby protecting their family's elevated status. Even today, many in the Shigema line work as police bureaucrats and senior police officers. Haruhi's father sits in the upper echelons of the National Police Agency, and her husband, adopted into the Shigema clan through an arranged marriage, is also a highly respected agency official. However, as her family prioritizes work above all else, it wasn't long before Haruhi's marriage grew cold. Though she wants for nothing, she is isolated from her neighbors and withdrawn from society. Seeing her son grow into a young man gave Haruhi a purpose in life, but it was cut short by the kidnapping incident. Following the incident, Haruhi spent many days in a deep depression, breaking into sudden fits of shouting and wandering around in the middle of the night. Her cheerful, loving disposition faded away, and she took to making snide remarks at her husband, which only further soured their relationship. A few months ago, Haruhi's husband was transferred to another area for work and now rarely returns home. With Haruhi left to live in the large, empty mansion alone, as a housekeeper who has been with the family for a long time comes in to take care of all the housework, Haruhi has nothing but time on her hands. is your husband? No, she's too young. And he said he had a daughter. Richter K! Once a police officer, Richter was racked with guilt over the police's inability to help all those in need, and quit the force to start his own private investigation firm. However, his soft-hearted nature leads him to take on too many cases, and he has put his office in dire financial straits. How is he still in business is a mystery, with some whispering that a wealthy patron is keeping him afloat. Richter studied alongside Detective Jun Erio at the police academy. Ooh, it's all connected. Somewhat surprisingly, given his outlandish clothing and mannerisms, Richter excels at covert investigations entailing his targets. He proudly refers to himself as an investigator extraordinaire, though that only ever succeeds at impressing himself. Richter's biggest source of happiness is nuzzling his pet female albino parakeet, Ernestine. That's a name choice. Which he keeps in his office. He also enjoys collecting mockingbird stickers, a popular line of merchandise featuring birds inexplicably dressed like delinquents, and can be frequently sighted searching around town for them. While out and about, Richter typically leaves his office, and more importantly, Ernestine, in the care of Amamori, a junior high schooler who volunteered to assist Richter after being involved in a previous case. He just loves birdies! Oh! He's just a guy who loves his bird. I mean, the name's weird, but you know. Is there somebody else? I think we went over Tetsuo's. Ugh, this guy. This guy. That's why you hired me for, ma'am. To look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and the murder of Shuichi Shigima. Oh, yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of... zilch. Oh, one lead. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just about to tell me. Oh. More reading! Shuichi was a conscientious, brave young boy who was determined to protect his mother, Haruo, amid his father's frequent absences. He dreamed of becoming a police officer and displayed diligence and an impressive sense of responsibility from a young age, likely due to being raised in an extremely strict environment. Born in the early 70s... Okay, so we are like the 70s... late 70s? Born in the early 70s, he spent his days immersed in various activities and studies, including playing piano, learning the hibiscus, taking English lessons, and training in kendo. Shuichi's tendency to put other needs over his own meant he died without ever telling his classmates how much he longed for them to all go out for hunting the mockingbird stickers. Oh, he would have been friends with Richter. They could have gotten bird stickers together. How sad. Oy vey. Kidnapping and murder case that took place in Honjo, Sumida around 1 year ago. Haruo Shigima's son, Shuichi, age 11, was kidnapped on his way home from school, with a ransom being demanded at the same evening. Initially, the kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme, but when it came to light that the